Pentagon Chief Pete Hegseth's absence from the Ramstein-format meeting of Ukraine's allies marks a subtle but significant shift in Washington's approach to the grinding war in Eastern Europe. For the first time since the Ukraine Defense Contact Group, UDCG, was established, the Pentagon chief will not participate in the summit, neither in person nor virtually, on June 4th in Brussels, a U.S. official told the Associated Press. Hegseth is expected to arrive in Brussels only after the UDCG meeting concludes. Pentagon Press Secretary Kingsley Wilson attributed his absence to scheduling conflicts. The United States is focused on ending the war in Ukraine as quickly as possible, on terms that establish an enduring peace, Wilson said, reaffirming Washington's long-term objectives despite the no-show. Representing the U.S., instead, will be its ambassador to NATO, Matthew Whitaker, according to Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty. Hegseth is also expected to miss the NATO-Ukraine Council meeting on June 5th. Launched in 2022 by former Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin after Russia's full-scale invasion, the UDCG has become a crucial platform for coordinating military support among Ukraine's roughly 50 backers. At its most recent meeting on April 11th, chaired by the UK and Germany, participants pledged over 21 billion euros, 23.8 billion, in long-term aid to Ukraine, reinforcing the group's central role in sustaining Kyiv's defenses. Hegseth's absence comes amid rising unease in Washington about long-term U.S. commitments. Months earlier, he warned that the era of America acting as Europe's sole security guarantor was ending.
Being the sole guarantor of European security has passed. It's long overdue. Europe has to step up, fund its military, and lead. NATO needs to step up.
The latest Ramstein gathering, again co-chaired by the UK and Germany, coincides with a deadlock in peace negotiations between Russia and Ukraine, now entering their fourth year of open conflict. Amid intensified Russian air assaults, Kyiv is urging partners to ramp up arms production and deliver more air defense systems, particularly Patriot batteries. Since assuming office in January, President Donald Trump has gradually reduced the U.S. role in Ukraine-related initiatives, signaling a shift toward brokering a ceasefire over funding a prolonged war. With diplomatic talks stalling and military demands rising, Hegseth's absence may reflect more than a scheduling issue. It could be an early sign of a recalibrated U.S. strategy that leaves European allies to shoulder more of the burden.